What's good, YouTube? This is Money Mitch TV. Coming to you straight up to hear about some more sports news. I know I'm kind of late on this one, but I was reading an article about Tim Tebow, how one particular baseball analyst, I forgot his name, but he was talking about how Tim Tebow is an imposter, and how it's a disgrace for him to get an opportunity to play baseball where a lot of people put their heart, put their time, their dedication to the sport of baseball. And with that gentleman that posted that on the internet, I totally agree. I noticed Tim Tebow always been a privileged child from college all the way to now. And the crazy thing about it is so many Tebow fans because he's a Christian and he loves the Lord and he does good serviceable work. That's fine and dandy. But when it comes to his football skills, he's horrible. He's a horrible quarterback. And I hate when people always bring up the situation where he brought Denver to the playoffs and won a playoff game. Yeah, that was by luck. But if you actually look at it, Tim Tebow had a team that was somewhat decent. If you would have put Jake Cutler at that time with where Tim Tebow was at, that team would have been a playoff team also. So it don't make any difference. And Tim Tebow is he's very arrogant. It's always like he always get all the privileges. And I was also listening to Skip Bayless' show, The Undisputed, was talking about how Tim Tebow could be that guy that can have that privilege of trying out for the minor leagues. I feel like Tim Tebow should not even touch the field of the minor leagues. I'm going to give you a good example. Look at Michael Jordan. Yes, Michael Jordan was privileged also, but the thing about Michael Jordan, he knew it was hard. He knew he was going to never touch a major league field. So he worked at it. And also, if you really think about it, Michael Jordan was ranked dead last of all minor league players in that division when he first started playing. He was ranked dead last in everything. It took him almost 16 months to become a average minor league prospect. 16 months. That's a lot of work. Think about it. Baseball is a very hard sport to play. It's a lot of mechanics. It's a lot of practice. It's a lot of technique. That's why they pay so high, because it's a very technical sport. And you have to have the right mechanics and the right technique to be a good baseball player. And it's kind of crazy how Tim Tebow hasn't played baseball since high school, and he gets a spot on a minor league team. And I noticed this. Tim Tebow is addicted to sensationalism, where he so want to be in the limelight. He want to be in the spotlight. It's all the ways about him. And it is crazy how it's always about him. If it's not about Tebow, then Tebow's not happy. And also the fact that I don't know how he got a spot. I don't know what he did. I don't know who he paid off to give him a spot. He managed to get a spot on a minor league team. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. There's hundreds and thousands of minor league prospect players is eager to touch a major league field, eager to play in one major league game. There's people that have been in the minor leagues for 10 years that's now just getting into the major leagues. It's crazy, but Tim Tebow, he hasn't played baseball about over 10 years and he get a spot. So it's kind of crazy. And then here's the reason why I think TeBow started playing baseball. He started playing baseball because he failed as a quarterback. If you look at the numerous scouting reports, the numerous reports on Tim Tebow when he was playing football, his throwing mechanics was horrible. Look at him. I'm gonna be real. Byron Leftwich was a better thrower than Tim Tebow, and Byron Leftwich had an ugly throwing arm. And like he would swing it on the side, and it just, and you just be like, what? But Tim Tebow, he have horrible mechanics. He can't throw that good. He can run, but he can't throw. And the thing on Tim Tebow, and the thing that keeping him off NFL teams, he's not open to change. I look at Terrell Pryor. Terrell Pryor was a decent quarterback, but he decided to change because he wanted to have a longer NFL career. He knew it wasn't working out.